Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Cal. I saved you some loading screens, so we're jumping right back into Pathfinder Kingmaker with the political stuff. I think we're going to go ahead and claim the Gnarl Marches. But before we do that, I want to double check. Okay, so that's going to be... Oop. 225. We've got 393. I did start laying the foundation here since I had enough BP for it. Which was 125 BP. I want to real quick check. Everything's finished here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's still building. Oop. But most of these look like they're pretty full. So I'm hoping North Narrow Marches will be able to start another. Yeah. Hoping we'll be able to actually upgrade another town shortly here. Let's give Lindsay some experience with this. 14 days to solve, and go. Okay. North Narrow March is done. Successfully. Regions. Event of the month was a fail. But Rusty Dogs was successful. Noble in Trouble failed. Playing the Foundation was successful. Awesome. We got 2 more things here. Nature's Rage. And Combat Priests. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is something I mentioned before. We're going to switch Harem for Jode as our High Priest. Main reason for that is because of that specific project we just got. He seems way more appropriate to be a combat priest, and his thing is he prefers unusual but effective solutions, which is perfect for combat priests. Also got Nature's Rage. Looks like Tristian's doing that. Next thing we're going to do is actually drift this way. Trying to remember. Wish there was a way to see the roads here, because I'm trying to remember which one it was that I was looking at. I want to say it was like this one. Yeah. It's like gonna decide between these two. I think doing this one makes. Actually, you know what? Let's go with this one. I feel like that still makes sense, and it's not that different. It's a crossing. Build a settlement there. Let's do some building. Don't have a ton of stuff, but we can at least get started. Right now, ooh, got a double free spot there, which can allow windmills to get huge bonuses, but we could also boost by giving 2 watchtowers. We pretty much need to do piers, I think. It's the only thing that goes in that slot. Our loyalty buildings should be 10% discounted. So I'm thinking, let's do barracks, longhouse, shrine, both house gets +1 arcane, and adjacent to a shrine. $66, which is enough to do watchtower wall, and wishing that I had 30 more to do a second watchtower. That's pretty good though for a starting little hamlet. Okay. I don't feel like we've got anything else here. We don't have the money for Defender of the Land. That would have actually been a good one to get. That's okay though. I don't really care about Lebeda because he's not actually very interesting. He's in a project. Seems like the High Priest is pretty much always in a project, though. What do you think? Stability? Can I do Warden again? Relations, maybe. Bump this up to 3. This is the one I'd really prefer, but obviously he can't. He's busy, so. I'm assuming if I bump relations, it'll bump the overall score. Yeah, let's try to get everything to at least 2 first. Grand Diplomat. 14 days. I think we're good. Whew. That was apparently a busy one. Success there. Combat Priests was a disaster. That's lovely. Get to upgrade one of our places to a town for 100, which we can't afford right now. It's a project, though. Faith and loyalty. Proposal for cooperation. 3 merchants want to do business if their conditions are met. Duplow's just kind of a jerk. We can probably have Octavia do this one. And Dio do this one. I'm going to I would really like to do that town upgrade. I'm gonna back out. Which may or may not trigger side stuff. I need to remember to do that in between on occasion. More build points we can get out of this, the better. I want to go build a couple more things in one of the towns. I want to... Yeah, that's what I figured. A thorny ring. Order something specific. Let's see. Let's try for a headband. Great. More wishes. We're gonna stop by on our way out here and talk to Amiri. Okay. Just wanted to see if there was anything more. Actually, while we're here, let's go through... Oh, there it is. Lindsay. Nothing. Basically just checking in on all the people that I have, Sickening Entanglement spell 3 times. What I'm hearing is make some gold, which I can turn into build points. You know what? We're gonna pull that out. While Skull Crusher is really cool, I don't think it's actually gonna be useful. and money. I remember when we were doing this in tabletop, we actually had a running joke that there's an option in the tabletop version to you would, when you had a magic shop, kind of like a yeah, basically it kind of seemed to work like the random gifts that we've been getting. If you had random characters coming up and giving you items, they had the shops available, and you could purchase those items with your gold, or you could use those items to sell it to other countries to get more build points. And by the end of the game, we had decided that we basically had a magic item based economy. Because you got more build points for that than anything, pretty much anything else. So we want to go get rid of Skull Cruncher. We're going to get rid of the oil of enhancement because I'm not even sure what it really does. Thorny Ring, because that sounds okay, but it sounds like a pain to deal with. Have an egg. Okay. That should be okay. A little more than I wanted to spend, but it's probably okay. Demolisher seems like it is going to be needed. If we ever run into golems again, this is going to go a long way. Cold Iron Longsword is used basically against the Fae. Let me double check to make sure I don't have like extra stuff on any of these characters that I don't really need. Whew. Oh wait, that's Cold Iron. Flaming Earthbreaker's good. Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. If I ever use these characters, I'm gonna be swapping stuff out to give them actual good stuff. So let's get rid of the stuff that I'm not using, that I'm not going to use. Keep that because that actually lets her prep extra spells. That's not gonna get used. So that's 260 more in exchange for a bunch of magic items that I'm not using. We'll keep these. If it's stuff like this that's a unique thing for the character, we'll keep it. Like I even ended up putting the scythe back in because I'm not gonna have another scythe laying around if I need to use her. I've got 13,000, so let's go ahead and 61's an option. That should be good. Just for the record, I did the crossbow like that because there are other characters I have that use crossbow. He just needs a ranged weapon that he can use to make sure he doesn't just keep chucking bombs infinitely. Honestly, Chilly Midnight might actually be better than the Cold Iron Longsword. But I've got multiple characters that can use it, so. Sure. And we'll just keep it like this for now. So we've got some more money, or build points rather. We should be able to start on the town upgrade and possibly get a few more buildings going before we do whatever's next. Should have a few more other things pop up in the meantime. I did double check just to make sure we weren't like missing something horribly. Build a town. Jublost. Let's go here. Enter. I'm just gonna build a second watchtower. Because that gives me watchtowers. Yeah, should be giving military stability and espionage. Let's do piers, and we're gonna wait on the rest because upgrades. I want to make sure I have enough money to do some upgrades at the whatever place we end up creating to a town, which I should probably double check. I want to do the Gnarl. I think it's Gnarl Keep. Because that should be. Yeah, that's got Durgan and Shania. Shania. The other option would be this, but yeah. Okay, let's do this. Whew, that just did something. High Priest Endeavors, good. Proposal for cooperation failed. I'm okay with a failure. That one was really good. Awesome. Faith and loyalty. That is really good. Build the town. Awesome. Hey, Jode can gain some extra skills. What is this? Oh, we get to pick which one we want to do as town, which is this one. Defense. High Priest seeks my advice. That's going to get me a Magister. Testimony of loyalty. Someone must organize. Presentation of gifts. We'll have Tristan take care of that. Should probably upgrade the curator at some point here. But that's okay. For now. Oh, actually, it looks like we should be upgrading the Grand Diplomat repeatedly so we can get espionage when we get a chance. I suppose before we start into anything else, let's go over here and upgrade some buildings. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some more squares. 75 BP for no apparent upgrade. Sure. What could go wrong, right? Foundry goes to +1 to economy. Tavern can get upgraded to an inn. You know what? I'm almost positive we're going to be upgrading a mage's tower, but I'm also not. Ooh, Sacred Grove must be built next to a monolith, which I'm assuming is the upgraded. There's like a monument. No? Be built adjacent to a monolith. What's a monolith? Well, I suppose that's at least a good start. Let's duck out in case we have the option to have a magister with a unique building. I don't think we do, because none of our other advisors have had unique things. It's just been the craftsman, but I figured that's okay. The buildings don't have, or those building upgrades don't have time requirements on them. So that also helps. Apparently the treasurer position is especially important. A library of magic. I'm okay with that. Glad I saved some BP. Okay, so let's head back in. We have an advisor slot. Oh. So Magister can be Storyteller or Octavia. That would involve switching Octavia out for someone else in the Regent spot. You know what? Community is really, really high. Let's let Lander Lebeda have a shot. And have Octavia take over as Magister. Don't have the funds to upgrade him right now. Arcane's off to a decent start. Transition of power means we actually got really good right now. Events are running. Guess we should do another rank up. Oh, that's right. We had the one other. And 33 days left on the ancient curse, so that should be fine. Agent General. Diplomat's not on there. Probably not high enough stats yet. Guess let's bump the treasurer. Try to get all those up to 3. And it looks like we're gonna maybe kick into some other high gear. Oh, happy birthday to me. It's been a year. It's impressive. And we got 75 BP out of it. I'm okay. He failed. He's been failing a lot. What is his role? Who else can do that? Nobody else can do it. That's why he's the counselor. Okay. Troubled lands. Christian or Amiri. Just get rid of bandits. Okay. Trade caravans. Masters are major merchants from Mandora. It's time to show them some hospitality. Okay. And then we've got a couple audiences. So I believe we want Amiri, Akundayo, Storyteller, Tristan. Those two can speak to me. I believe the mage that was out in the woods that we kind of yelled at is a guy that we could have recruited to be the magister. Ooh, Nethys' library is also free. This one to find one adjacent to shrine counts as a library. I'm thinking, let's do... Okay, so this gets bonus when it's adjacent to a shrine. Let's do that. Let's do a shrine. +1 to define one adjacent to a monument. Let's put a school in. +1 divine one next to a shrine. And then let's build that Mage's Tower. 25 BP left. But this is going to be awesome. So we're going to get 10 Arcane out of this. Like 4 or 5 Divine. Culture. And a Teleportation Circle. Seems good. Praiser of magical items. Man proposed he settle on our land, set up a store. Oh. One of them attracts good weather and good luck. Let's do weather and luck. That seems good. That's actually something from an even older D&D game that I really appreciated. We came into a huge pile of gold, and it was... we were told by the DM that because of the way the gold had been obtained, the gold was cursed. This was partially because he was very much a stickler for realism. So this would have cost this much, gold would be worth this much, and etc. So we ended up getting like millions of gold, which is an absurd amount of money. And to compensate for this, and because the throne that we had sold was cursed, he said the gold was also cursed. And basically bad things would happen if we spent money on ourselves. We were selfish with our money. So we bought an Orb of Storms, which lets you control the weather, and I used it to manipulate the weather for our farming communities. Kind of like the magic umbrella in Harvest Moon or something. Basically, just when it needs to rain, it rains. When it doesn't need to rain, it doesn't rain. Okay. Limar Tinch has a project. Another halfling. Okay. Okay, so wants to this business will fail. Halfling alcohol is like fruit juice for the other races. It's nothing like your dwarvish stout. You won't take a risk and put your money on halfling drunkards? Well, it's your barony and your business, but remember, if you give this trader your money, he asks for it, tomorrow there will be 10 more at the gate just like it. That's fine. I've been contradicting Jubilos to a decent amount, I feel like, so I figure that's probably safe to. Oop. Okay, let's take a look at that workshop. I don't think we've got anything else going on right now except for to run over to the jewelry shop, Mims. See what her wishes are. We can support the treasurer again. We can support the magister. 25 BP. We're gonna go back to our town. I just want to see if it's got the appraisal shop as a build it anywhere, or if it's a I'm not even seeing it. How much time are on these? 17 days, 14, 14, 14. So if we did another 14-day project right now, we would be in pretty good shape. Guess let's do it. Grand Diplomat's still not available. Warden's not available. So I guess their main choices are Curator or Magister. Let's do Curator. Oh, he's busy. Magister busy too. Nope. Guess let's do it and see if anything blows up. Looks like plenty blows up. I granted 3 of these are things ending. And with law, awesome. Big boosts, big boosts, big boosts. Feels good. Visitor. White deer with bloody antlers was seen in the forest. Could it be a sign sent by Erastil? Herbalists. Before merchants begs permission to gather local herbs and other rare ingredients, which they can sell for a hefty price at home. To secure this permission, they were willing to pay a fee. Yeah, we'll let Jubilos handle that. There's a visitor. We're gonna switch out a room for... Whoa, what? Oh, okay. For Jode to deal with this omen because he's a priest of Erastil. And then we're gonna visit the throne room. Come on. Let's see if you're an actual story quest. I think it is. Edrist Unvaki, I beg you to give me a moment. Straight to the point of my visit. It's a matter of utmost importance. 2 months ago, my elder brother Hamnan Hamaki went missing after leaving Grauton, where our family resides. He headed northwest. His destination, we found out, was a village called Farnhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital was the last place. It was the last place he was seen alive. Our family, no matter how venerable, has always carried a spirit of adventurousness, if you will, blood, thirst for risk and exploits. Each generation has had its own daredevil who left all that they owned and went chasing after some ghostly treasures, completely ignoring the tears of their loved ones. Okay. Tell me about your family. Anvakis are an ancient family with long history, hailing back to the days before Grauton's founding. Their wealth has been mostly depleted. I'll see what I can do for you. Oop. Oh, nice. Oddest gift from the master. Wait, what? Master is highly educated and respected specialist, but unfortunately he has no business acumen whatsoever. For my part, as much as I appreciate collectible items of great aesthetic value, I'm far more interested in turning my knowledge in his sphere towards tangible profit. Let's see. Long list of contacts in Galarian. In other words, I can acquire magical rarities no matter the distance or difficulty. If you kindly help me open my own shop, I'll gladly quit my master and use my talents to your benefit. Sure. So this is the first minor quest in the Varnhold Vanishing, which is chapter 3. So at long last, we are officially a third of the, or at least a third of the way through the game at video 52. Hooray. So yeah, we're making some good progress. I feel like we've got some good stuff down here. Let's actually plan on wrapping here for now, and I will follow up later. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.